Good afternoon. It's Sunday today. Kind of surprising actually. It doesn't feel like a Sunday. I've been busy this morning, and I will show you later what I was busy on. Needless to say, it was something to do with my strip. Now, we finished a triangle yesterday, and and I realised I haven't updated my stream information. Triangle 31. Bad me. Do you find this the hardest part, funnily enough, is that because you click start and it doesn't say here's what it's currently sat at, do you want to change it, yes, no, I do forget to change the starting information. So we are actually on triangle 31, and wow, we're halfway through the square. So now obviously a lot of these bobbins are far too short really for what we want right now, but that's okay. We can tuck them out the way a little bit. For they are rather surprisingly short. Fingers, right? Hang on. We definitely need to lengthen some bobbins just to be able to keep them out of the way. So let's have a look. You get to go first because you're the shortest. Because they're all out of the way, they're fine. These are short, so we'll make these longer. Good point. Not that you're really missing out. I'm just lengthening bobbins, so yeah. Hey, Nautical, I did one of those star things. Remember the spider that you liked? The star one? I did one. I did. Definitely did. So, I kind of like it actually. First time round I slightly foobarred because I included a pair that I shouldn't have done. Which is easier to do than you know. Well, because every pin has 2 pairs in it, if you include both of them, you fuck it up. If you only do the one that you're supposed to, well, it works. Funny enough. Didn't dawn on me I had 9 pairs in my star, not 8, so I had to redo it. But so. No, maybe. Hang on. The only problem with all of these things is that there's never enough. Like we said last night about British houses not having enough space to put things. Lace pillow seems to suffer the same kind of deal. Is that there's never quite the room, and I definitely did not make you that long. Never quite the room that you need. It's part of the reason I really like the Half Moon roller pillow is that it has considerably wider than it is long, and it does seem to be good at keeping things on the pillow. And I just watched you get longer. Saw that. I've been watching crappy films this morning. Dear God, have I watched crappy films? I hadn't seen them before, and for some reason my brain woke up and went, "Hey Liz, hey brain, can we watch Legally Blonde?" What, brain? I want to watch Legally Blonde. So I've watched Legally Blonde and Legally Blonde 2. What a pile of horse shit. These bobbins getting longer is gonna drive me insane. So let me show you my star actually, not to go. Hang on. Now it's going to be a bit blurry. You might have to live with that because, well, that's just kind of the way it goes. And it's not perfectly tensioned, so it has room for improvement. But where's my thing gone? Let me click on that. And that, because I changed it to paint. There we go. So, as you can see, I did the star thing in the middle. I do kind of like it. Do kind of like it. Yeah, I do kind of like it. I mean, it's quite simple, but I do kind of like it. I do think that perhaps as a big square it's a bit much. So more of the low, middle, you know, doing some form of almost sticking to the original plan of having that inner square and then doing a smaller one inside it would be better. Something to try when I get to the bottom. But yeah, kind of like it. Could be worse. Yeah, I mean, certainly that mat you showed the other day is very much like this ground stitch that I'm doing, but obviously much tighter, so that you don't end up with quite such a gap between them. But you've certainly done effectively this before. Oh, I've got the yawns again. I must admit, I am feeling rather dopey today. push the edges down, didn't I? Yes, I did. Just checking. Goodness sake. Hello, Christy. How you doing? Well, busy can be good. Busy can be good. As I say, the devil makes work of idle hands and all that. I do apologise, I do have the terrible yawns today. I need something in my ear. My brain is struggling. loud. Itchy all again. I swear it's psychosomatic of being on camera, even though most of me is not on camera. Because the moment I go about doing this, I start itching. Problem is when you've got loose threads like that, you can't see where the holes are. What is it with wasps? They always manage to come in and never get out. Hang on. As I'm allergic to them, it's in my interest to get you with. Come on, you stupid thing. It's not clearly not a stupid wasp because it's in the one bit I can't really get to. Problem is I'm allergic to them, so I don't really want to get stung by it. Well, this is the strange thing about wasps. I mean, we all know that bees produce honey and you know, pollinate flowers and do all of that kind of shit. Wasps just seem to be angry. Now, allegedly, apparently, they do good things. But I know what you mean. There's something about this room that wasps especially come in through the patio door, even if it's kind of closed, and then get stuck in the top left hand corner of my window, which is behind like a big thing and not easily somewhere I can get to. And so I can't even let him out because I can't get to the window that's there to let him out. It's just a bit out of reach. but he's just being annoying because I can see him, but I can't get rid of him. Actually, hello. Thank you, Ox. Thank you. I'm just playing, trying to get the wasp before it stings me kind of game. Just sit somewhere. They're fascinated with this bit of my window. Thank you, Ox. US. I had it then. Oh, shut up, dog! Oh, sit still, you piece of shit. Come on. For fuck's sake. Dogs, I do not need your help in this. This is hard enough. The problem is being allergic to it and not having an EpiPen. Stop it, dog. Now I don't know where it's gone. I'll have to wait. So yes, I do apologise, but I'm determined not to be stung by the wasp because first time I was ever stung was about 10 years ago. And I reacted really bad to it, and I'd never been stung before in my life. And a wise doctor pointed out that next time would probably kill me. So... No! Got nothing. I haven't even got WD-40. It's ridiculous. Actually, I might have some WD-40. I got it, I think. Leave it! Fairly sure I got it. It's either that or it's going to be pissed as a hornet when it wakes up. So, and I can't hear. Hang on. Dogs, get out! Why is it whenever you're trying to hear something, all you can hear is wag wag, slurp slurp, lick lick, chomp chomp? No, I'm pretty sure I got it. Yeah, I think I got it. I think I might be alright. Right. Yeah, I have a bit of a phobia of buzzy things now as a result. Because much like you, Naughty Celt, when I got stung, it was middle of the night. It was literally like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I woke up because I'd been stung. Maddie, bless her, had decided to eat it. Well, I felt the sting. I flicked it with my finger. And then it pinged off the radiator, and Maddie then went and ate it. So, you know, definitely had a hard day, that one. But I felt I reacted really quite badly, because a wise doctor once told me you are very rarely allergic to something the first time you come into contact with it. But I reacted. I was dizzy, hot, swollen. Not ridiculously swollen, but swollen. I puffed up a fair bit. And I was very wisely told, do not, if you get stung again, it will probably kill you. But they didn't give me any EpiPen or anything. So, well, what can I do then? Kill them before they kill me is the short answer. If it was a bee, I'd trap it and put it outside. But as it was, hopefully, a wasp, I'm sure they can spare one. So yes, indeed, it is Mother's Day in America. Let's poke the pokes. It does seem daft that they don't get organised and have it all on the same day. No, I can still hear it buzzing. Hang on. Or is it something else? Problem when I've got the thing in my ear is it restricts my hearing. So if I hear something, I don't know whether it's coming through my earbud, whether it's my imagination. Could have sworn I heard buzzing. No. Yes. So I just heard it again. I think it's the camera. I've had this before. The camera, when it's refocusing, gives a buzzing noise, and I think because I'm paranoid about the wasp, I'm hearing it refocus for no good reason, because hardly really needs to refocus. But I'm I think that's what's wrong with it. I'm hearing that move. But because I've got you in my right ear, the hearing's impaired, so it sounds more to the left than it actually is. I hear it to the left and it's in front of me. Yeah, I mean, as I say, much like you, mine kind of snuck up on me because, normally they're all asleep at 3 o'clock in the morning when it's dark. But, once you've had a bad experience, I mean, no one enjoys being stung. I don't think anyone does it for a laugh. I mean, even beekeepers don't enjoy it. But, like anything, the moment, if you have a bad interaction with anything, you tend to give it a much wider berth than you did before. Rory, I don't need my hands licked. I don't, little man. I don't. I really don't. Dogs. And of course now I itch because there's been something that kind of offended a brain cell. Come on. Come on, Rory. Come on. Come on. You can come up any way you like. But do come up and lie down, little man. Hello, miss. Apparently dog is feeling that it has not been loved enough today. You are not deprived, my friends. You really are not. No, you're not. You're not deprived. No, you're not. You had nuggets for tea. You did. And you had cheesy chips. And you had dog food. Yes. And then today, you've had bonios and breakfast. Yes, you did. You are not hard done by. No. No, you're not. You're not. Hello. Hello, puppies. Hello. Hello. I know. I loves you too. I do. I do loves you. Come here. Right. Oh, you there. Right. Look at the state of you. Right. Oh, look, the obligatory spam bot. So, I need to do another wee. Right, let me be right back. So, struggling a bit today. I'm going to give in for today. I feel a need for a nap. I feel like last night I've got hot hands, and I do mean hot hands. Like if I put them on my face, they feel like I've been holding a hot cup of tea, which is most unusual for me. Normally my hands are cold, so I feel really tired. I'm not tired, I just feel really sluggish, and like when I got up, all the cylinders didn't fire up this morning. So I know I should do more, but like a lot of things, if it doesn't bring you joy, try again tomorrow, you know? I know that I've already given up on half this project, but that's for good reason, and I'm really excited for the new one. And I do think that is part of the problem, is that I'm now more excited about the project to come than the one I'm doing, which is not uncommon when crafting, and I'm not alone in that. Once you've kind of proved the theory and that how it will work, and you kind of go off the boil a little bit, but I'm going to take a nap, watch a shitty film, or sleep through a shitty film more accurately. I might be back later if I'm, really excited, because, 4 hours ago, whatever the time, it's nearly 4 o'clock now. Early this morning, I was really kind of lazy on. I did quite a bit of my strip, so I'm past the halfway mark now. But I'm kind of not in a square triangle mood, clearly. That is definitely not a thing that I'm up for today. So rather than force it and do it all wrong, which, we all know how pleased that would make me, I'm going to cover it up like this. There we go. Everything's all safe. I've covered it up now to keep it good. I will see you definitely tomorrow, maybe later. If you are not already a member of our Discord for notifications, !Discord is the answer. But I shall see you next time. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.